Breaking, Trump issues massive prediction, Democrats hate it. President Trump is perfectly poised to make a profound and lasting change to protect the foundation of this country, and it's something that liberals are frightened over. In light of how old some of the current Supreme Court justices are, Trump has predicted that he will be appointing 4 conservative judges to the Supreme Court in his first term, according to Newsmax. News sources who had spoken with the president about the topic were told that it was all about the numbers for him. With not even a year passing since Neil Gorsuch was appointed to the High Court to replace Antonin Scalia, Trump is already lining up potential candidates for the next openings that may appear. When asked about who he thought would be the next to leave, he mentioned rumors about Justice Anthony Kennedy wishing to retire. After him, Trump thought Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg would be next to leave her position. Ginsburg, Trump said simply. After her, Justice Sonia Sotomayor would be the next judge to leave her position, in his opinion. The 2009 High Court appointment by former President Barack Obama is currently dealing with some health-related problems. She has suffered from type 1 diabetes since she was 7 years and acknowledges that diabetes is a constant part of my life. Earlier this year, The Hill reported on a similar topic, acknowledging the possibility of Trump replacing as many as 4 Supreme Court justices, something that would solidify the conservative reign over the Supreme Court for decades to come. The topic was of such singular importance that 22% of voters said it was the most important factor in the presidential election, according to NBC exit polls. The replacement of Scalia with Gorsuch, both conservatives didn't do much to alter the balance on the court, but if Trump appointed conservative replacements for Ginsburg or Kennedy, who are 84 and 80 years old respectively, conservatives across this country will feel assured that the Constitution will be protected for many years to come. Outside of the Supreme Court, Trump has already nominated a number of staunch conservatives to be federal judges, including Judge Amul Thapar to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit, according to Breitbart. This list of appointments, according to many experts, demonstrates Trump's commitment to upholding conservative values in this country. President Trump is showing a courageous commitment to picking principled conservatives for the federal bench, said Ken Blackwell, former domestic policy advisor to Trump's presidential transition team. There are millions of Americans who voted for Donald Trump because this was their number one issue. President Trump is giving them one reason after another to celebrate. The fate of many of the issues most dear to these millions of Americans are in the hands of the courts, more than Congress, the White House, or state houses, Blackwell added. From religious liberty, to the Second Amendment, to voter integrity, to securing our borders and national security, the makeup of the federal bench will shape the destiny of our nation. Considering most legislative case decisions from a federal appeals court will be final unless the Supreme Court chooses to review it, Blackwell is correct when he asserts that these federal judge appointments can make just as much of an impact for the future of this country